Breaking news, Elon Musk blocked. A federal judge has just ruled that Elon Musk and the Doge team are blocked from accessing sensitive Social Security data. Of course, this may be a case of Pandora's box, but the judge is ordering Musk's team to delete any personally identifiable information that they have already acquired, writing, quote, "The Doge team is essentially engaged in a fishing expedition at SSA in search of a fraud epidemic based on little more than suspicion." Well, to that effect, this issue of fraud, we are speaking to a man who was declared dead and taken off Social Security as part of all this, amid all the chaotic cuts at the agency. They cut him off, thought he was dead. His name is Ned Johnson. He's 82 years old. He lives in Seattle. He is alive and well. And our Nick Watt spoke with him for this report that you'll see first out front.
Glad you're alive.
Yeah, so am I.
He's living, he's breathing, but 82-year-old Ned Johnson was declared dead.
The first you heard was this letter, February 19th, from the bank, saying, "We recently received notification of Ned's passing. We offer our sincerest condolences."
Well, it was a little weird because he was sitting next to me drinking coffee.
Is there a connection to the cost-cutter-in-chief?
There is one person on Social Security who's 360 years old.
And his dogged Doge lieutenant, claiming tens of millions of dead people over 100 years old are receiving Social Security checks. They're not, no matter.
We're going to find out where that money's going, and it's not going to be pretty.
February 13th, a Doge employee began working within the Social Security Administration, analysing improper payments and the death master file. February 18th, Ned's dead.
You were declared dead just a few days after Doge started working in the death data at Social Security.
That is a curious coincidence.
It is. So there's a lot of unanswered questions, but I think that maybe we'll never know.
Ned was among the 73 million Americans receiving monthly Social Security checks. He says not only did his checks stop, but they also clawed back all his payments since his alleged last day on Earth, November 23rd. Last year.
Social Security told the bank the dollar amount they wanted back.
Take this amount out of this account. And they said, okay.
They just take it without permission. But apparently they can do that because they have gotten this form from whatever hospital or...
Right, the form that no one can say where it came from or actually what it is.
Yeah.
This is not a new phenomenon. Roughly 9,000 people are mistakenly...
Somebody's disabled, they can't get out of a wheelchair or whatever, and they live 100 miles from the nearest... Social Security office. What are they going to do?
Ned says he waited 8 hours at this federal building in Seattle to prove he's alive. Now this building appears to be earmarked for closure.
I presume you've asked Social Security why this happened?
No answer. And we have really no way of communicating with them again.
An apology?
But since Ned went public with his resurrection, he has managed to get his money back. But here's the thing, in future, it might be even harder to prove you're alive if you're mistakenly killed off. And here's why. Part of President Trump's war on alleged fraud means that they're going to limit what Social Security recipients can do online or over the phone, which means a lot more than thousands more are going to have to go into offices. But at the same time, they're closing a bunch of offices and reducing the staff of the SSA by about 12%. They claim that's going to actually increase efficiency. Let's see how it pans out. Erin?
Nick, thank you very much. Just important reporting. You see, this is all about individuals and faces across this country. Thank you, Nick. And Ross Gerber is with me now, President and CEO of Gerber Kawasaki, longtime major Tesla investor,